And I don't know why these keep coming up. I must have stayed on one for 5 seconds too long, and then the algorithm was like, "You love this now."
This is who you are now.
Yeah, now this is who you are. You love rugs. You're a rug guy. All right. Episode 93 of the Fair Enough podcast.
No names, but the year I was born, baby.
There it is. The Michael episode. The Michael birth year episode. I don't have a name
Yep,
for 93.
buddy. 93. Who? Dwight Freeney. He was 93, right?
Yes.
Also, why am I so off-center? Jesus fucking Christ. I'm sorry. A little technical difficulties, boys.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
93. Dwight fucking Freeney.
Fact checking. 93. The big 9-3. He's 43 years old right now. Seems like he should be older than that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like he was not in the league. It has been a while since he's been in the league, so
Yeah.
he must have retired fairly early.
Huh. Dude, it feels like he was doing it for like 20 years. All right, well, there you go. More surprising than the fact that we are on episode 93 is the fact that Dwight Freeney is 43 years old.
Yeah.
Shout out to the big man. We got some goofy stuff to talk about today. We got some TikTok stuff. We got on the Detroit sports internet, this concoction that Jameson Williams created at McDonald's is making its round. And as a food podcast, I feel like we need to address it. But before we get into this goofy stuff, I have another commandment to add to our list for the NFL. And if you missed the last episode where we talked about the first commandment was you are never as good or as bad as you think you are week to week, essentially. The NFL beats each other up. Just because you suck one week doesn't mean you suck for sure. And just because you're good one week doesn't mean you're good for sure. But number 2 on the commandments list is going to be keep the ball in a shootout. And what I mean by this is, perfect example, the Detroit Lions were in an absolute fucking shootout last weekend against the Chargers. And this is a mistake that the Lions made for the first 28 years of my life. They would score, leave about a minute 48 on the clock for whatever all-star quarterback was on the other bench. He'd get the ball, they'd score, game over, Lions lose. This time, a young Dan Campbell, hungry for kneecaps, hungry for victories, went for it on 4th down to not only keep the ball, but make sure that the Chargers didn't have a single another chance to go down and score a touchdown, get the 2-point conversion and beat us. Because they probably would have big stones went for it.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts? Keep the ball in a shootout. Be the last one with the ball. Is this a good commandment?
Yeah, I mean it's held pretty true. I mean, think about that. Think about the Giants Jets game. What was the other game where it's like just go for it and you still have you still have a chance, especially when you're winning, when you're up. I wouldn't even say keep the ball in a shootout. I just think the analytics say fucking go for it when you can. Keep the ball as long as you can, more so than just keep the ball in a shootout. I definitely think a shootout helps, but I just think fuck it. Because what's a 6-point lead compared to a fucking, or what's a 5-point lead compared to a 2-point lead, or you know what I mean? Like it just is what it is. Like fucking, and God forbid you miss that field goal, like I believe it was the Giants that one day.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're fucked. Then you're stuck they're stuck at the 45-yard line. And boom. So I think it's just keep the ball in a shootout, definitely, but keep the ball late game. Keep the ball in your guys' hands. I don't give a fuck if you don't get it or not.
Right. That's because the heartbreak on the other side is almost guaranteed once the other team gets the ball.
And the reward is the ultimate reward. You know what I mean? Like the risk for kicking the field goal only yields the second best reward when it's like, okay, like you get it, you take the higher risk, you get the much better reward. And I mean, in certain short distance downs, it's like your percentages are so high to get a 2-yard run or a 1-yard run. So
Right.
I'm with it. I'm all about it. Keep the ball. Fucking go
Yep.
for it as much as possible, especially if you're really deep in there. If you're like the 25, really, then it's like, fuck it. You go for it every time.
Yep. And
So,
that's kind of the position they were in. I mean, it was like,
yeah, they weren't like too deep out. They were pretty,
no,
yeah.
because giving another team the ball at the 45 is a lot different than giving it to them at the 25. But it's
Yeah.
all situational. I said a shootout specifically because in the Lions case, the defense couldn't stop a nosebleed. We know for sure that if the Chargers get the ball back, they're scoring. We knew that.
Yeah.
We made this mistake earlier in the year against Seattle. We knew they were going to go down and score to tie the game, and they did. And we lost because they got the ball first in overtime. So it's like, keep the fucking ball in a shootout if you can, a shootout especially. But yeah, you're right. Now in the new NFL, the NFL of so recent, the last 3 years, really, like
Yeah.
since
No,
COVID,
definitely.
everybody goes for it on fourth down now, and
I mean,
rightfully so, I think.
dude, people are going for it when they can take a field goal lead. Like the people are going for like I'm talking like 2-point conversions. If you take a 2-point lead and then you either get the 1 to make it a 3-point game or 2 to go for a 4-point lead, people are the analytics say that you go for 2. Like that's crazy to me that you don't just take the for sure. Okay, if you hold them to a field goal, you know, you fucking at least don't lose. Where it's like now it's like no, we're not playing to not lose, we're playing to win.
Right.
And I appreciate that, and I think that is appropriate, but it's just so off the beaten path of the normal fucking last, especially our 30 years of life. Like it's just it's getting out of hand with these offenses.
Yep.
I love it though. I don't hate it.
Yeah. So we're up to 2 commandments. If you think of a commandment,
So are
shoot
we
us a
only
DM.
doing football?
What else do you want to do? You want to do other commandments?
No. I'm okay with that. I'm very okay with just that.
Oh, okay.
I
No,
just
I
wanted to
mean,
make sure because I was thinking of
if
it the
you
other
think
day, and
of
I was
one,
like,
if you
man.
think of one, you tell me.
Okay, because I was thinking the other day, and I'm like, what did we say? Because I was like, are we only doing sports commandments, or is it like life commandments too? And I couldn't remember. That's why I was like, I'll just wait.
Well, if you have a good life commandment, we will start those whenever you're ready. I'll let
I
you
don't
take
have
the
one. So
Okay. Well, when you
I was
do,
just thinking about
you're
the
taking the
boys.
lead on that, and you're going to let me know, and we're going to start the life commandments list because I
Listen,
think that is
never eat
smart.
yellow snow.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, they're all going to be cliche as fuck,
Stupid
but it's good.
cliche.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good rules to live by. Yeah. Keep the ball in
Absolutely.
a shootout. Don't eat yellow snow. Boom.
They go hand in hand.
Yeah, you'll be fine. It's basically the same thing. If you don't keep the ball, you're eating yellow snow.
Oh my god, I don't know why. Anyways, what's been up,
Anything
man? How
else
you
that
doing?
you want to? Anything else you want to talk
Nah.
about? NFL?
Nah, dude, fuck the NFL. I'm so over fucking the NFL. It's such
Yeah,
a
I get
trash
that.
sport. Literally, I'm not a fan of a winning team, so fantasy's been dog shit. Fucking betting's been dog shit. Fucking that's pretty much it. The Bears have been
Well,
dog shit. We got a win
J-
last week though.
hell yeah, and a win that really doesn't do anything but help
Help
you
you.
because you need
100%.
Carol. How
Yeah.
weird of a situation is that, by the way? You never
What do you
get
mean?
that opportunity
Oh,
to
I know.
beat a team to get a better draft pick.
Yeah, exactly. To get a better draft pick and still kind of stay right in that third pick range as well.
Still totally fine.
Yeah.
Still well within reach of where you guys want to be.
Yeah. But I'm all about it.
Yeah, but you're right. And James and I were talking about this today. The betting in the NFL, I don't know if it's, maybe this is something that we say week 11 every year, but it just feels like it's been impossible this year to get things right.
Dude, yeah, it's like, and I don't care how sharp you are, man. Like, it's kind of like commandment number 1. You're never as bad as you think, and you're never as good as you think. And it's like, you kind of got to you really got to live by that betting too. You can't be like, oh, well, since he's been looked fucking awesome the last 2 weeks, they're really good. But it's like, well, the record's still only 4-4,
Yep.
and they had some tough losses at the beginning. It's like,
and then the Texans come to town, and
that's what I'm saying. Exactly.
It's like,
well,
yeah.
like the Bills, and we were on the right side of history with the Bills game because we were saying when we were playing vids, like, oh, the Broncos plus the money, the Broncos even a money line. But how often does that happen? Never. When you take a shit team to fucking cover and or beat a
Yeah.
fucking Bills team, like a
It
good
only
team, I
happens
mean.
when you don't take it.
Exactly, which I didn't because I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah, it was on the right side of that. That was one of the few games we hit 2 parlays that night. That was crazy. And a shitty game, a game we didn't even want to watch. And I think that's kind of what it takes
Yeah, that
sometimes.
is what it is, honestly.
We're due for a gambling corner. We are due for a
Yeah,
gambling corner. Maybe we'll do that. We could do that next week before
for sure.
rivalry weekend. That'll be perfect. There'll be some good
Okay.
NFL games too, a little college, a little NFL. Do a little gambling corner because we want to talk basketball too, because that's kind of where we've been winning money. Shout out to weird
Our
looking
boy,
guy calling our
hey,
shot.
I've I don't know. I've been getting her body. Russ fucked me yesterday,
Oh,
bro.
Russ fucked everybody
Oh my
yesterday.
god, dude. I was so mad. I was like, come on, bro. And like, I don't know if you were watching the game, but he missed like 4 bunnies, bro. Like right under the basket. Like not like super easy layups, but like
Yep.
you were within 4 feet, dude. Like you can't make 3 of those. Like, I don't know. He missed so many easy looks and then
Then
just
they
kind
took
of
him out, and then he
yeah.
wasn't in for a while, and we were like, "This is like it's dead."
Yeah,
They took him
exactly.
out, and they're basically saying, "Russ, you just don't got it tonight," and he didn't. They're spot on. Okay, so yeah, we'll do gambling corner next week. All right. Let's talk about this Jamison Williams thing. I don't know if you
Yeah.
saw a picture of this, Michael, but
Yeah, it's disgusting, dude.
yeah, what Jamison Williams, say what you want about the guy. He is a phenomenal follow on Instagram. You never know what you're going to get on that guy's stories.
Really?
Dude, it's like the one when in the off season he was lighting off fireworks like in the middle of training camp, and like now he's got this weird McDonald's thing. Like the guys, and he's always posting stories, just doing shit. He doesn't, when you're following him, if you just saw his stories and somebody was like, he's an NFL player, you'd be like, no, he's fucking not. Like
No,
this
he's
guy,
fucking not.
this guy mucks dons and blows up fireworks on like 7 and 8 Mile. This guy's not in the league. But anyway, I digress. JMO put on his story the other day a McDouble. If you're not familiar with a McDouble, fucking get familiar. It's the best thing on their menu.
Yeah, so you need to go watch. Yeah, no.
And on the McDouble, he popped the top bun off. And Wendy's Frosty style, he put a little bit of the McFlurry on top of his McDouble. Yeah, Jack can't believe it. I don't think he knew that was what was going to come. Yeah. Gross, good. Is there a way that you could spin zone this into being
So
good?
the only spin zone I got for this is that, and I will give him this credit. Unless I didn't see the photo for very long, but from my understanding, it looked to be a plain McDouble. Which to me,
I cannot confirm that. I believe there was ketchup on it. I remember seeing red.
because I think it makes it a lot better without the condiments than it would be with the onion, mustard, ketchup,
I think that's totally fair.
and pickles.
Yeah.
So I think that's disgusting either way, but people are fucking weird, dude. People do so many weird things with the sweet and savory and the ice cream and the fries and the.
It was a dollop. This
was,
wasn't like a little,
no,
like a
that was
sprinkling of McFlurry.
Dude, that was a full, like, small McFlurry, dude. Like, that was a full small McFlurry dumped onto that burger.
It was like when you take a regular, like, spoon, he took, like, as big a scoop as he could out of it and then plopped it on there. Like, that's kind of what it looked like to me. He was trying to be a dick.
That's the thing, dude. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think. Oh no, that it had the pickles. It had everything on it.
Oh,
What a
no.
scumbag!
Yeah,
I mean, dude,
that's not great.
Yeah, that's fucking gross, man. I wonder, did he show himself eating it though?
Nope, just the one still frame, the eerie still frame of just the McDouble with a McFlurry on it.
What if he's just straight up trolling the whole internet? Just like he doing all this goofy shit and then just tossing it away. Like he's like, I make that kind of money now. I can do that. I can waste this $5.
And you know everybody's gonna talk about it. That'd be a genius move. I don't
oh,
think.
I can't catch the ball. All right, watch this burger with ice cream on it. Don't talk about me like that.
Yeah. That genius move to take the narrative off of his brick hands and to put it on something else weird that he's doing. That's genius.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
If he's
Fucking
doing that, I
guy.
mean, is there a? So this was an Oreo McFlurry, I believe, that he used for this. Is there a better McFlurry that makes this work a little bit? Or is it really just you can't have any of the condiments on it?
Bob, why are you asking these questions like it would make it better, dude?
I'm just like, is a Heath
Oh,
Bar
my thing is,
McFlurry?
okay,
Like, are
would it be
people fucking
better
with that?
if he just took a fucking soft serve ice cream cone, vanilla, and just dumped it on the burger? Would that make it any better with no chocolate? I don't think so. I don't think
so either.
I don't think there's any situation where this is acceptable, let alone appropriate.
What if he went with a dunk? Would you be less grossed out by a dunk?
I'd absolutely be less grossed out by a dunk. Yes. How about you? I mean, I think that's so much better of a situation.
I think that's better. I don't know why I never see anybody dunking their fries in a McFlurry at McDonald's. Like that's for some reason that's strictly kind of the Wendy's Frosty thing.
The thing is though, I'm gonna break it down for you here because I'm an ice cream guy.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
The Wendy's Frosty is somewhere between a shake and soft serve ice cream.
Yeah, it's
very
it's
malleable.
a frosted shake.
Yeah, like if you really wanted to fucking really, strengthen up your fucking your neck, you can suck a Frosty out of his fucking cup.
You could.
You ain't sucking no fucking McFlurry out of anything. That shit is so dense. I feel like it's so much easier to just dip a fry into a Frosty than trying to dip a fry into a McFlurry without just coming up with a handful of ice cream, like you wiped your ass and your fingers got poked through the fucking toilet paper, and all of a sudden you're like, shit, I got fucking McFlurry on my hands.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I just think there's that stigma, like there was like that thing around, dipping your fries in your Frosty, and it's more of a shake thing than it is a Sunday thing.
Mm-hmm. So the density is where I was missing the point there.
I think that's where you're missing the point. Yes. If I had to guess, I'm no scientist, but if I had to guess,
you're a scientist on this podcast, though. You're a food scientist. Okay. Jack, thoughts? Is this disgusting to you, or are you like, this is what I do every single day?
Dude, I'm not touching that shit. That's fucking ridiculous.
And are you a fries in the Frosty guy?
No, dude. Come on.
Not even a fries in the Frosty at Wendy's?
Dude, what are we doing as a society as a whole? Eat your fucking fries with your ketchup or your sweet and sour.
Mm-hmm.
And then eat your goddamn Frosty. But don't be mixing and matching.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Do not.
I don't even like eating my Frosty while I'm eating my fries and burger. Like I get my fries and burger and then I eat my Frosty after, or I get a car Frosty and I fucking mouth it. I tongue that bitch home like it's a Jello fucking cup. And I eat that bitch on the way home.
Well, and this reminds me of we might have talked about this before, but like do you drink your beer while you're eating your wings while you're at Buffalo Wild Wings?
I do sometimes, but
I don't like having a beer with my meal.
Me neither.
And I think you could say the same for like a shake.
Yes, yeah, I want a water with my meal.
Yes,
1,000,000%. Maybe a pop on like a crazy off day, like once or twice a fucking year, or like a lemonade or something. But
yeah,
I definitely water most of the time. I agree.
Is pizza and beer overrated and antiquated at this point? Because that's always like the thing that you hear. Pizza and beer.
I think so. I think they're separate.
Yep.
Separate but equal.
Oh, very much equal. Really tough to pick 1A, 1B there.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, it's you know what? I'm having a weird day today, guys. Just to let you know that. But
because of the muzzy.
You know what I was thinking? Yeah, definitely. Have you ever like had like quesadillas and you had like a little cup of sour cream and you had like a little cup of salsa? Okay.
Fuck yes.
Yes.
Right?
Oh,
Okay.
that was it?
So,
yes, I have.
No.
That.
Okay. So, do you guys ever dip them both at the same time? Like you do like salsa, then sour cream, or sour cream, then salsa in the same bite?
I'm not a sour cream guy, but yes, I do this when I have like queso and salsa. I'll do this 100% of the time.
Well, I'm going to stick with sour cream because it's white and the McFlurry's white. So all I'm thinking, like, it grosses me out. I can't go salsa, then sour cream. I can go sour cream, then salsa, but I can't have no salsa in my sour cream because then it's like white and it's got like red in it and it looks kind of gross. That. And all I can think of right now is the McFlurry when you dip it in there, having like all the red from the ketchup and shit, and like that's just
yeah, you're right.
That's why you got to go no condiments if you're dipping burgers in ice cream. That's all I gotta say. I don't want to do it either way, but no condiments.
Yeah. If you're dipping, just saying it like that, if you're dipping burgers in ice cream, you probably got another hill to climb. Literally.
Yeah, you got to stop being so adventurous and just go get your fucking burger and sit down. It's not our fault your life is so goddamn boring that you have to dip your burger in ice cream because you're some fucking
playing in the league playing in the league isn't good enough for JMO. He's got to go do weird stuff at McDonald's at midnight.
I'm sure that's all just a giant troll, but I do believe there's people out there that do shit like that.
He's the goofiest. Like every interview, he's cheesing. Like somebody could like, he could have something horrible happen to him, and then the next day he'd be fucking cheesing and goofy. Like that's just kind of how the guy is. So I think it definitely was like a.
So he's like an avid player of like front hand, backhand.
Yeah, there's nothing going on upstairs.
Backhand.
Yeah, there's nothing going on. He's just like in the moment with whatever he's doing. It's great.
Love that.
Yeah,
love that.
Shout out to JMO.
Sucks at fucking football though.
Yeah, catching
for now.
Strong suit. For now. We'll still have him on though. Episode 94 with JMO.
Yeah, dude, he can take my spot, dude. I don't give a fuck.
JMO and Jack. What a podcast that would be. People would be like, what is going on? Jack's like, so the NFL, huh? How's that going?
You ever get scared when the older guys are on the other team?
Halfway through, Jack's like, all right, we got to talk about this McFlurry thing. This is crazy that you're doing this.
That was just a joke, right?
Yeah. Did somebody hurt you as a child? What happened?
I'll cancel this fucking pod right now.
Yeah.
JMO and Jack, the world's greatest rivalry.
Who would have thunk?
Speaking of going viral,
I was talking booze.
We got some talks to discuss.
Yeah, Jack, what do you got going on your talk?
Yeah, I'm fucking nervous to know what he's got going on his talk.
I'm kind of nervous too.
Dude, it has been bananas lately, but some classics have really been solidified, and that's kind of what I want to talk about. And I need to know if you guys have seen these people. The first one that I have is this dude that is always hanging out in his garage. He's got a pool table in there, okay? And he divorced his wife so that he could be with his new girlfriend, who is a mannequin.
Really?
And every single one of his TikToks is him answering a question from the previous one. So it'll have like the comment up there, you know, and he will stand there next to his mannequin girlfriend and answer the questions. But people obviously know to ask like really fucked up, crazy shit, but he thinks they're being legit. So he answers them seriously, but the guy's like a complete creep. I have an example. This last one that I saw, okay? Somebody asked if she wears Victoria's Secret underwear.
Yeah.
And
good question.
Like, it's a good question.
Fair.
Fair enough. And he starts answering it, and he's like, no, she doesn't wear that. And then he like looks at her in the eyeballs, and he's like, she doesn't wear any underwear.
Nice. I mean, weird.
Which is bananas. But then it gets worse. He goes, but I own a couple pairs because they make me feel pretty. Or he said some crazy shit like that, and then he goes, you guys know what I mean. Looks at the camera. I was like, we don't know. We're unaware of what you mean, sir.
That's the last time like anybody comments. If you comment and then he says that and looks at the camera like he's talking to you, how are you going to comment again? You need to delete your TikTok because now everybody thinks that you're doing weird shit at home.
Exactly. But yeah, so and I could look up a million examples. I scrolled through his page yesterday, and every single one is like weirder than the last. It's absolutely insane. But you guys clearly have not seen this guy on there, have you?
No. And I don't even think we need the weird disclaimer. I think when you said that he's left his wife for a mannequin, that pretty much
That's pretty.
puts
some
everybody on the same
yeah.
level, I think.
That's some
I
American
will
Psycho
I will be
shit.
sending you guys that talk so you can watch it. I should have sent it beforehand.
The question that everybody's wondering is, what kind of a mannequin is this, and do they have an OnlyFans together? Because I feel like if this guy's that weird, he might be trying to do some shit like that.
He probably does have an OnlyFans with this mannequin.
That's
But
crazy.
it's just like it's like one that you would find in a store, but it's got like a face on it.
Okay.
And he puts a wig on it.
Does the wig ever change?
No.
No,
I
it
believe
doesn't.
she's got like cherry blonde hair.
Gotcha.
It's a good color.
So
It's a good
he's
color.
not. It is a good color. So he's not paying for her to go get her hair done and things like that. Then.
Wait, what's the fucking? It's not cherry. It's strawberry, not cherry.
Yeah, strawberry.
She's
yes.
got raspberry blonde hair.
Listen.
Cherry is the finish of wood.
Yeah.
She's got a nice
Yeah.
cherry finish on her.
She's got dragon fruit blonde.
Yeah.
But anyways, okay, so that's one.
Okay.
The other one just popped up recently, but it's fucking hilarious. Okay, this guy was at an NFL game, his first game. I believe it was at the Bengals last Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets there and he's all upset. Like the whole video is him ranting because they're playing rap music in the stadium. And the whole time he's like, how am I supposed to enjoy myself? There's like a bunch of clips throughout the game of him being like, here we fucking go again. But he's not even swearing. He's like a square, like a really square dude. He's like, you know, he's just upset that there's okay. So then I investigate. I go to his profile.
Naturally.
He's a rapper.
There's videos of him at the mall, like in American Eagle, and he's like, "Oh, I love shopping at American Eagle. Can you guess why?" And then he like holds his phone up, and it's like Justin Timberlake or something playing, and then he goes into like what looks like a Jimmy Jazz or a Finish Line or some shit. Goes, "Bet you can guess why I don't like shopping here." Holds his phone up, rap music. I was like, I don't know if you actually hate rap music or if you're just like a blatantly racist person.
Right.
But either way, this is incredibly off-putting. But so funny to have like a hit out for all rap music.
I hope that it's just rap music, because if he's that passionate about it, then I respect the hell out of that.
Oh, absolutely.
If he's literally just like, yep, fuck rap, I only listen to country, like every store that I go in that has rap sucks now.
Yeah. What an insane stance to take.
You're just so limited.
Oh, you're very well, yeah. But
I'm talking like in like stores and stuff, because there's
you can't go anywhere.
Well, you think that he likes like R&B and shit, or is it like you think it's just straight up racism? Like if Marvin Gaye came on, you think he'd be like, it's not rap, but you know I don't like it still. Wink, wink. You know?
Oh yeah, like he's booing Sam Smith off the stage.
Sam Smith is white.
Yeah, but he's gay.
Oh yeah. No,
different
he's
angle.
gay he's definitely gay.
He's like a mega conservative dude.
The
Sam Smith's white.
I thought we were talking racism. I'm sorry.
Yeah. How does he go anywhere? The NFL game is crazy. Like, you're going to an NFL game thinking they're going to play what?
Yeah.
Clearly, also, this guy's never seen Chris Brown dance. There's no way.
I mean, he's just never seen anything dance, let alone fucking. He's only seen the fucking boot scoot and boogie.
And that's not. You're right though. That's because the non-rap, like yeah. If you're not getting down to some 3 times by Chris Brown, then I like.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, that's what
America's
I'm saying. Like,
song.
I wonder if it's just like, or what if he's like a rap purist and he only likes like late 80s, early 90s rap, and he's like, yeah, wonder why I'm not shopping here. This mumble rapping motherfucker's on.
That
Something
would be
like
so funny.
That would
See,
be
that's what I'm
like
hoping
a
for.
giant Pac and Biggie fan. He's just like,
Yeah,
this
he's got
is
like
what
an
rap was
NWA
good.
shirt on.
Yeah. Yep. Run DMC hat, like all out.
God.
Yeah,
that would
that's
be good
wild.
stuff.
Yeah, send us both of those. I need to do some research
Dude.
and figure this guy out as well as the mannequin guy.
People who limit themselves musically are, I mean, honestly, other than like being musically limited because of being racism, like racist and shit like that, like I think it's like the laziest thing on the planet is to just be like, I hate a whole genre of fucking music. Cause it's like, bro, you can find a needle in the haystack on so many albums, so many different genres, so many different things. Like, and fuck, you can hate songs from the same artist that you love songs of. It's like, dude, people
Right.
are like, nope, rap, fuck you, or nope. Like, I used to kind of dog country a bunch, but that was also because I came up where nobody liked country and it was kind of cool to not like country. Then I realized I'm a fucking idiot. Shut the fuck up. Some country's pretty good. Most of it's not good, but some country's really good. It's
Mhm.
like, dude, even Screamo. I want to do karaoke, bro, and I want to do Ohio is for Lovers, and I want to have someone else do it with me who sings like the whole song, and I only do the screaming parts. I just straight up, I just want to do the ad lib screamo parts. That is it.
That would be kind of sick.
It's not gonna sound good, but
No.
I would do the fuck out of it.
But everybody in the bar would be like, I mean,
Yeah.
they're going for it. We can't be mad about it.
Exactly.
You know?
Like, but yeah, people fuck music people like that. Disgusting.
Yeah, that is annoying. You're right.
Silly gooses.
I'll go next.
Okay.
The weird thing that I've been seeing on my TikTok, and Jack, you might have talked to me about this at some point, but and I don't know why these keep coming up. I must have stayed on one for 5 seconds too long, and then the algorithm was like, "You love this now."
This is who you are now.
Yeah, now this is who you are. You love rugs. You're a rug guy. But this is like the people that turn themselves into the AI bot. Did you talk to me about
my
that?
god, dude.
What do you mean?
And you know what I'm talking about, Mike? So, like, for example, there's this Asian chick that I come across all the time that has like the fucking super bright background, and whenever somebody puts an emoji in, she like does the same thing, and like she always has her hands up like she's going like this.
Oh yeah. Like she's a NPC.
CP,
That's what
yeah,
it is.
NPC.
Is that what it
yeah.
is? NPC.
And
Yeah.
they like act out the emojis that people like. They give them like little like things.
They have their own
prompts to do.
thing every time. Yeah.
So lame, dude. So lame.
It's so hard to fucking watch.
So
Dude,
hard.
but there's so many people watching. Like when you scroll past them, there's like thousands of people watching.
Bob, I was telling you about Ooh the other day. This is that.
Oh, this is
essentially.
that. That's
This
what we were
is
talking
like-
about. I
Pretty
knew it.
much
Yeah.
that.
This is like the ooh, but like taking it up to like level a million fucking
Yes.
dumb, like on the dumb level.
This
And
is
people
too
pay
crazy.
for it though. That's the thing, is people are dumb enough to give money to these people, mostly chicks that are super hot and petite, to literally do this shit. It's like where are we as a society? How do women not own everything?
Right.
That's my question. How do they not own
That's a good
everything
question.
when they're willing to fucking like? This is how I know women are just as dumb as men, because they don't own everything and men do shit like that.
Yep.
That's how I know women might even be dumber at the end of the day than men, and we're fucking stupid
It's a
because they
flat
should
circle.
own all of us. Yes, it's insanity to me. Because
Yep.
God, there's so many people that are so fucking silly. It's like, and I've done dumb shit. I've bought stuff on like OnlyFans. I'm not proud of it, but I've done it, and I was like, oh, that was fucking waste of $20, you dumb motherfucker. I could have done that, watched that for free, or just not done that and had a way better day.
Had a way better day. Exactly.
Where it's
No,
like,
but it's
Jesus H.
so how does it work when one of these like weird NPC AI people are doing this? And like I've never understood like how people pay for things like that on TikTok.
On the live, like it's just like a Twitch stream essentially.
Yeah, but and so your whatever like you pay is designated to an emoji or something like that. Like
yeah, it's like
because
you
I've
give,
never like pulled up the list to see what can I buy.
yeah,
I've never
neither
done
have I. But that is what it is. Like you essentially, I'm pretty sure you just pay. There's a certain amount you pay, and then you probably have options to be like, okay, do this one, and then they're like, okay,
Yeah, there's like a menu.
yeah, I'm sure.
Gotcha.
The more money
And
you get,
every creator gets to fucking build whatever they want, so they can have all their price ranges set to whatever. It's just like Twitch or Kick or any
yeah,
other streaming service. But that shit's insane, and it's honestly terrifying that, like Mike said, that people spend money on it, because what the fuck?
Yep.
yeah, it's just sad, man.
Yep. It is sad.
Like
It's
the
weird.
post nut clarity on some shit like that must be absolutely jaw dropping.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I
What do
do
you
it for
do?
like literal. I've done it for like literal porn, and I was like, this was super dumb. Like,
Yeah, so now imagine that times
yeah,
1,000 because you
that's what
just
I'm
gave
saying.
some e-girl $5,000 to do an emote.
Yeah, exactly.
Ew.
That's what I'm saying. That shit. I can't.
Nuts.
I can't get on board, man.
All I gotta
Cannot
say
get on
is
board.
ooh.
That is
Ooh.
wild. I am the other thing that's coming up on my talk recently, other than
Ooh.
other than football field maintenance videos. I'm getting a lot of those. I
Ooh, I
really
get a
like
lot of
watching people
golf.
paint the
Yeah. The
paint the
turf and
field.
the shit.
hmm
Yeah, I do like that. I get a lot of golf maintenance videos.
I've
A
been
lot of
getting a I've
drilling
been
new
getting a
holes.
lot of yeah, that's great. When they
Mm-hmm.
put the new hole in and cover the old one and do all
Mm-hmm.
that. Yeah, that's good
Yeah,
shit.
it's real hot.
That is hot. I've been getting a lot of like conspiracy videos, and the one that I got last night that I was getting super into was, have you heard of this building in New York that used to be owned by AT&T, and it's like this communications building? So I guess somebody took it over, like the government basically took it over, and it's this giant building in New York. There's no windows on it. At the top, there's like a shit ton of like satellites. You can make a call from there anywhere in the world. It's a building that can withstand a nuclear bomb. Like it's just this fucking, and it's in the middle of Manhattan, like amongst all the other buildings. So everything else would just be flattened, and then it would be just this weird building with these like telecommunication capabilities. And that just made me think like about how many different buildings there are in places like that all over the United States that you don't even know are super important, but it's like this is
Yeah.
right in the middle of where you live. you know.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the talk I've been getting. Nothing crazy. It's really just been and I've been getting these videos of like just the classic Amazon kitchen finds, and that shit pisses me off because you want to get every single thing on there.
Yeah, I've luckily gotten away from all that with those like the Amazon finds and the TikTok made me buy type shit, that kind of stuff. I've been all over. I get a lot of just a lot of like podcast clips still from like Bobby Lee, like deal like that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
I've been off the talk a lot lately though, and I think that's why my algorithm is still pretty pure for me. It's like I get golf shit, I get fucking these comedy shits, I
Mm-hmm.
get a hot shit cooking every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't get anything horrible anymore. And I think it's because I've been off of it. So it's like I don't know if it like just kind of chilled and it's not pushing anything at me because it's like, oh, this guy's not on it that much. So it's like, fuck it. I don't know what it's doing, but it's been actually like enjoyable compared to usually where I'm just like, man, 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 man. Like,
right.
like fuck.
Then you get into that's when you get into the NPCs and the people like that where you're like, I don't want
Yeah.
to be on here anymore.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
still a bunch of hot broads every once in a while. Don't hate that. But
Is it time that we need to, I mean, eventually we do need to do a little bit of a where Mike's at in the dating scene. I know we did that last week a little bit with the Tinder.
do the Tinder Select? You want me to fucking put my bank account on it every month? Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, no, I'm not asking you to do that. We need the GoFundMe for that.
Yeah.
Just for the experiment, a podcast experiment. But
dude, I mean, do you want to get into it right now?
yeah, let's do it. We got some minutes to kill here.
We got a couple minutes. I mean, dude, honestly, and this happens to me all the time. It's always the worst timing in the world. I hope she doesn't listen to this, but either way, if she does, you know who the fuck I'm talking about. Not you guys don't know who, but
She
so
does.
yeah, she 1,000,000% does. The chick that I'm fucking basically in love with. Well, not in love with, but I would love a chance to date her type of thing. Recently got out of a relationship, and now it's like I feel like I got like a month to where I need to make something happen.
The one that
Or
I know?
It's the window.
this is the window. Yes, the one that you know.
Great White Buffalo.
Wait, Mike, you watched How I Met Your Mother, right?
I used to. I only watched like the first 2 seasons though. I don't remember much of it. It was
There's a whole
probably
episode about this.
about the
This
window.
chick, this chick is like Ted's love of his life or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they go through this whole story about how she like had a boyfriend for 6 years and they broke up. And then Ted found out the next day, but by the time he got there, she had already like went to the post office and she was now dating like the mail guy or something.
Yeah.
And so he ended up knocking on her neighbor's door after he found that last time. And he was like, whenever you find out she's single, I need you to call me right away. And then randomly one episode, she gives him a call and she goes, Ted, the window, it's open.
The window.
No way.
He sprints like right to her house. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
No, I do think that's accurate though. I think there's a time, and I'm not like gonna be a scumbag about it. I like her too much to like as a person to be a blowhard on it. But like I think that's something that I would love to pursue. But I'm also I'm out here, dude. I'm out here in these streets. But work's had me
You
so
are out here.
fucking dumb lately that like I haven't been dating as much as I like, but I got some fucking nibbles here and there, bud. I'm doing all right. I'm just
That's all that
chilling.
matters. I just want to
Yeah.
make sure they're keeping your shit on because, when I was on it for the period that I was, some weeks they turn that shit off and you just don't get any likes. And that's just kind of how it goes. And then the next week you'll be like, what the fuck happened? I got 5 people trying to talk to me and I'm only trying to talk to one.
No, that is a thing 100% because
Yeah.
it's like, or you'll get like, I mean, I'm shallow, but like I also don't like waver at the thought of like a thicker bitch or like like I don't care, like I'll swipe right on all
Waver
of 'em.
at the thought of
I swipe right on everybody that I think's got a cute face and is within, if I can't pick you up, there's this problem. But other than that, like I'm all about it. I'm a strong growing boy.
That's NFL commandment number 3 is don't waver on a thicker bitch.
I mean, seriously.
Don't do it. Give him a shot.
But then it's like, and you'll just kind of be fucking with like that kind of stuff, like one here, one there. And then all of a sudden you get like the 3 hottest chicks you've matched up with in like months, all in the same week. And you're like, I don't know how to juggle this. I don't even know which one to try and go out with. It's like, do I try and be the guy that dates 5 people at once? I'm not that guy. I don't have that type of fucking organization skills. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's going good, man. I mean, I'm having an okay time with my life.
Back to the window.
These windows. Oh, what about these windows? Yes, they're open.
They are open, but one of my one of the people that I look up to in life is Jerry Seinfeld, and he once said that a relationship breaking up is like knocking over a vending machine. It doesn't happen on the first push. You got to swing it back and forth a couple times for it to fall over. Is that did she give it a hard enough push, or are we like in a wavering period here?
So I do think
the window open, or did she just crack the blinds?
No, I think for one, I do think the window is open. I do think that the vending machine has been pushed over.
Okay.
And I'm not here, and I know the thing is though, some people probably know who I'm talking about. I don't even know who the fuck listens to this, but some people might know who I'm talking about. I don't want to put any like dirty laundry out there. I don't know enough. I don't know all the details. I just found out, and I was like, what? And also, I'm not. I feel like one of those fucking anime people. What?
That's what they do. It's crazy. Yeah, dude. You need dude, when they do the cowboy one, get me up, cowboy. Oh, dude, it's over.
But yeah, it's just, it is what it is. I take a shot, and if I don't, it is whatever. And yeah, that's kind of how that goes. Last time I did something like this, I took a shot and it absolutely burned and failed miserably. But that's
One
beside the
for
point.
two.
Yeah, 1 for 2 ain't bad. I'm getting into the MLB fucking 500. All right,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. We say it all the time. What do we say about Babe Ruth? He had so many home runs, but he also had 2,000 strikeouts. So
yeah,
got to swing the bat.
I gotta swing the bat, man.
So what's your status for Thanksgiving here? You're going to be here. Well, we're all going to be in Saginaw Wednesday to Sunday.
I don't know if I'm gonna be there Wednesday. I might be there Wednesday night late. Or I might just drive up early Thursday.
Got it.
I also think I'm going to get an Airbnb for Friday and Saturday or a hotel room. Not that it's a big deal to stay at like Jane's or like even fucking stay with like your parents or something stupid like that. Like if I had to, like
Yeah.
that, but I don't know. I just want. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna get a hotel. I think I might Thursday night kind of do whatever because I know I won't be exactly sober enough to get to wherever I want to sleep. But like if I stay Friday, Saturday, I think I might get a place or a hotel room and rock like that, and then just kind of go from there.
Kind of have your own space for the weekend.
Yeah, and it's never ever been a problem to like stay anywhere. You know me, I'll fucking crash wherever. But
Right.
it'd be like $200, and it's like not that it's exactly a good deal, but also it's like it's not that bad of a deal,
Guaranteed a bed.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, I gotta get to the bed.
Got to get to the bed. That is the tough part. Yeah.
But
Should be a good weekend. We'll be around,
yeah,
obviously. I think the only day I got oblos outside of the Sag Nasty is Thursday, but every other day I'm going to be around. So,
yeah. Are you going to the game?
No, I wish.
Oh, that was a face right there.
It's just tough. It's tough to go to that game, man. Like,
I mean, we did it last year, and it was definitely not easy.
No, but it's so fucking fun. The vibe down there is awesome on Thanksgiving. If you've never been to a Thanksgiving game and you have the opportunity to go one, I highly suggest it. It is a cool to be in the building.
Yeah,
especially when you're used to seeing it every year on TV.
Yeah.
But okay, dope. Well, next week. What is next week? Next week's right before Thanksgiving. So we'll do a little bit of a gambling corner next week. And
when is Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving is next Thursday, dog.
It's the 23rd?
A week from tomorrow.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yep. All right, you said it's okay. Yeah. All right. Yep.
So we'll do some gambling corner. We'll find some other stuff to talk about next week too, as far as some stories go. I know there's going to be a couple. I also want to do a little bit of some college football talk outside of gambling, just because we haven't really touched on it, and shit's about to hit the fan next weekend and beyond. So we'll do a little bit of that, and that's a wrap. Episode 93. Anything else, fellas?
Ooh.
Yeah. The NPCs. This is the NPC episode, and the ironically also the Michael was born episode. Michael born again. Michael born again with the window open. Cracked. Hey, we cracked it.
Exactly.
Okay. Send Michael some love this week. Some good vibes. He needs them. And we'll talk to everybody next week. Peace.
Peace out. Deuces, baby.